Okay, so today we're gonna learn how to make a pool. Now, I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to make a pool in Minecraft, but they always have to do with some kind of pattern, a crisscross of some kind of checkered shape along the pool, which I find very, what's what I'm looking for, unnecessary, and I think it just kind of wastes time. So I'm gonna show you how to make a pool what I find is an easier way. So you just want to dig two spaces down. It doesn't matter if the pool is an odd number wide or an even number. It doesn't matter. It just needs to be too deep. So then once it's too deep, I want you to fill the bottom with dirt. Now, I guess if you already had dirt in the bottom, or if you just wanted it to be stone, it doesn't really matter. So then I guess you only need to dig one deep. But for now, we're just going to dig two deep and then fill the bottom with dirt. Okay, so now once you have it filled fully with dirt, you can take your water and just place one line along the top. Just make sure that the whole current is heading this way. Okay, so I'm gonna fill up my buckets here. Okay, so once you have one strong current, we're gonna just take the buckets and go straight down the middle. So you take it, you put it there, and you go next one, on to the next spot, just following it all the way down. Now I ran out of water again, so I'm gonna take some more water. There, okay. Now, actually I took more than enough, but it doesn't matter. And we'll place one bucket here. So like I said, all you had to do was follow all the way down the center, just placing one every next square. And once you have your filled pool, just take your shovel, knock out the dirt on the bottom, and you will have a completed pool. Now, I think that was a lot simpler than the checkered pattern or any other pattern, because it's much faster and doesn't require much work. Just gonna dig this out. Okay, so this is probably the most simplest way I've found to make a pool. And it's pretty easy and a lot easier than having to put a checkered pattern back and forth. Now I'm going to refill my buckets again. And I'm just going to show you that that was an even number. You can also do it with an odd number. I personally find it easier to do it with an odd number, but probably should have filled the bottom with dirt beforehand. Not that it matters, but I just don't want to waste your guys' time. Alright, so once again, just go along the top. And you usually want to do this the way with the side with the least amount of width, just to make it easier on yourself. And so, okay, look at that. Just taking too quickly there. Alright, so once again, just go to the center, find the next square in the current. We'll stabilize it. Next one. Next one. Next one. Sometimes if the pool is too wide, then you're going to have to place two buckets to make it stabilize. Alright, so this pool is almost done. Oops, there we go. Okay, so now that that's placed, just go back through, dig out the dirt, and this pool will be completed. Alright. This is probably my least favorite part about it. Okay, so personally I think that's a lot easier than the checker pad. And, you know, once you have like the basic pool or whatnot, instead of just putting stone or dirt around the bottom, you can add tile or whatnot, stone steps, you know, beautify it a little bit, you know, add a diving board, just have fun with it, you know. Alright, so that is my how to make a pool video. So remember to post, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.